What is going on, guys? We are back with some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle videos, and I want to do a top 5 kind of must farm free-to-play cards. And there's a lot, and I mean there's a lot of free-to-play cards. So to pick 5, bro, it's something, it's a task. Now, obviously, I'm going to exclude all LRs. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer to farm all LRs, unless it's like a LR Goku, which, I mean, it's not his fault. LR Goku is very outdated. But farm all LRs. I mean, they're free LRs. Some of them are time consuming, but LRs are excluded. This is just TUR cards you can farm naturally in the game. Some might be a little difficult to obtain, but I'm just gonna have a top 5 list of what I think. This is 100% opinion based, so do not crucify me for my opinion. If you have your top 5 list down below, please list it and let me know why, because I'll let you know why in this video. So first card we have coming in number 5 is going to be the Dokkan Battlefield Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And this card I love. I love this card so much because I love just the mechanic that he has. So first of all, going through the leader ability, super class 3 key 90%. So very good sub leader ability, for like not super battle, but battlefield. Because battlefield you need a leader plus a sub leader. So if you want to run a super class team, with let's say the AGL Super Saiyan Goku transform, or you want to run the Tech Vegeta Blue, you can run one of those guys, and this guy could be in that slot to fill the 90% slot there, giving you additional stats for the super class team. Greatly raise attack for 1 turn. Greatly is 50%, so it's going to be tanking relatively well. Supreme damage, which is an okay modifier. Obviously immense is better, but Supreme is the base. Like, if you have extreme these days, just get out of here. Now, I love the passive of this card so much. So 40% additional attack and defense for the first 4 turns. Very cool. Gets 30% defense with each attack performed, upwards of 120, and 30% attack with each attack received, upwards of 180. Really, really interesting, and I think that's just a fun mechanic. I think it's so fun. I'm actually taking fun into consideration. How fun is it to use this card? Because I could put a better card that probably does more damage, but I just love this whole, like, you need to do damage and take damage to really bring the potential out of the card, which is interesting. And actually gives me an incentive to go ahead and rainbow him. Not saying that he's worth the orbs, but I can see it if you do want to rainbow the card. And I think he gets the reduced potential system buff. That's one thing about that. But this guy is acquired from farming Dokkan Battlefield. You need X amount of Dokkan Battlefield gems to go ahead and purchase him, and you can get full copies and rainbow him. So if you can't beat the entire Dokkan Battlefield, if you can get to at least the 2nd stage, and you might have to do a couple of them, like maybe 2 or 3 to really rainbow him. But you should be able to rainbow him relatively easy, because I think it's 70 medals per copy, if I'm not mistaken. That's not too bad, to be honest, because I think per battlefield you get around 150 to 200 of the battlefield coins. But this guy is my number 5. Very good link set as well. Prayer of Battle, Sharon Limits is really relevant these days. Super Saiyan, Supreme Power is okay. All in the Family is okay. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race. Really basic links, honestly, for a Super Saiyan character. And my boy has like 5 categories, well, 4 actually. Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saints, and Goku Family. So pretty relevant. He's Super Saiyan 2 Angel, so there's only, I think, 3 Super Saiyan 2 Angel cards in the game. This one, along with the AGL one, is summonable. And I think there's a Tech one as well, but the Tech one is not great. So this probably is the 2nd best, next to the AGL, of the best Super Saiyan 2 Angel Gokus in the game, although there's only like 3. But this guy's my number 5. Moving on to my number 4 pick, which is going to be the Vegeta version of this card. What? Vegeta beat Goku? Why? But what? Okay, I'm going to explain, guys. So this guy pretty much has the same thing as Goku, but kind of reversed. So instead of super, it's extreme class. So extreme class 3 key 90%. This is Majin Vegeta, so obviously he's evil at this point in the series. Greatly raised attack instead of defense for 1 turn. 50% increase, right? 50% increase, so really, really cool there. Same thing, 40% additional attack and defense for the first 4 turns at the start of the match. Now, he gets 30% defense per attack, upwards of 180, and 30% attack per attack received, upwards of 120. So, Goku gets 120% defense and 180% attack, and Vegeta gets the reverse. Now, the only reason why I have Vegeta over Goku literally is because he is Fizz. That's the only difference, and the reason I say that is because of this. with each attack performed. Now, if you know Fizz cards, they can get a cap of level 20. Level 20 additional. And I recommend heavy additional on both these guys. Like full additional, all additional, because you want to get this going as fast as possible. This guy can only get level 15 additional because he's an SDR type, and SDR types favor criticals first. So literally the only reason of him getting that additional 5 level for the additional, I said additional like 5 times just now, is the reason why I put him above the Goku, because he's going to get to this 180% really fast. Like if you manage to get off additional attacks frequently, and this is additional attack, this is an additional super attack. Any attack you perform, this is gonna take into effect. So, with him doing additionals constantly, you'll get this, relatively fast. Versus Goku might be another turn or two, depending on if his additional prompt or whatever. But I just love the fact that he's Fizz, and for me, I'll go heavy additionals just to get this passive active faster. And the thing about this guy is that he has Overturn Flash. No prepare for battle, which is kind of a yikes, because Fizz Extreme is kind of, well, I guess you have Final Form Frieza. That's kind of it, to be honest, in the Fizz category of extreme class units. But he fits on pretty much the very same actually categories of Goku, but instead of the Goku family, the Vegeta family. But this guy is my number 4. I love this card so much. I love the card art as well. The card art in both these guys are freaking phenomenal. Moving on to my number 3 is Vegeta Jr. This card is amazing. I love this card. Hybrid Saiyans, 3 key, 70% stats towards hybrid category cards. Or 2 key and 30% stats to Fizz. Raise the defense, which I think is 30%. Yeah, 30% for 1 turn, which is 1 turn, but I'll take it. It's free to play card. Supreme Damage, I'll take that. Now, I love the passive. 60% attack and defense on conditional. Plus additional 2 key and 50% stats after receiving an attack. So he pretty much always have it, because so it doesn't stack. It's 4 or 5 turns, and once this runs out, just have him take another attack, and it's just gonna activate again. You can't stack this. It's just when it's active, and that's it until it runs out, and then you just activate it again. So you would think that this will be 110, right? But it multiplies differently because he gets this after he supers, right? Or I guess after he's using an attack. So this is at the start of the turn, and he needs to get hit to get this active. So it's not 110. I think it's actually calculated down here. It is, yeah. It's 140% considering links and everything else, which is really nice. Really, really good, because this 50% will also multiply any relevant links he has as attack links, which is just like Super Saiyan and Infighter. That's literally it. But you also have to consider like passive support, which will factor in this being multiplied as well. So like it's really good. It's really, really good. But that's only for the first turn, obviously. The other 4 turns, he's just going to have this at start of turn as well. So it's only factored in with the additional damage at the first turn of him getting this. But I love this card. The reason why I put him, so like Goku Jr., which Goku Jr. is on the list, spoilers, I had trouble not putting Goku Jr. on here because he's really good. But the thing about this guy that he starts supering at 9 key. That is a deal breaker. That is beautiful. Start supering at 9 key. Freaking amazing. Very, very low 12 key multiplier. It hurts my soul. It really does. But overall, a really, really good free-to-play card that you must farm. Coming in at number 2, Bop. And seeing this, you should know who number 1 is. But when this guy first dropped, I gave him a lot of, shit, because I was like, these cards, The thing I didn't like is that they have their 50% attack restricted. Well, additional 50% their passive restricted, because you need to be fighting a movie boss enemy. I was like, I don't really like that. But, even without that, he performs quite well. Lead ability is pretty good. Movie bosses, 3 key, 70% stats. Or 2 key, 30%. Yo, they need to kind of buff, okay, I know they're free to play, but give them 50%, bro. 3 key, 50% at the very least. No one's gonna be using this. Just give them 50%. Just do it. But whatever. So super attack, greatly raised defense for 1 turn, which is 50%. I'll take that. Supreme damage, really, really cool. 77% attack and defense on conditional, plus an additional 4 key and 50% attack when facing a movie boss enemy, which is Yeah, you have a couple of them, like who's it, like, any Broly in the game, movie boss, Janimba. You have movie boss. I can't really think right now. Uh, bro, like it's kind of niche. You're not really gonna be activating this on the majority of the events, like the Ultra Instinct Goku event. You're not gonna activate this. Um, I guess wait, Gogeta isn't a movie boss; he's a movie hero, so it has to be a villain from a movie. Like it's just so niche, but whatever, I'll take it. Link says pretty good. Prepare for battle. Super Saiyan, obviously, like that's a package right there. That's all I really need. Sharon Limit's pretty good, and Fix on 4, very relevant category, so I'll take that. And pretty good multiplier, 140%, so I'll take that. Really, really good. Raises attack for 30%. So this is so he does easy A, by the way. So this is easy A before. Well, this is pre. Then this is post easy A. So obviously you want to easy him all the way. And he just does better, obviously, at easy A. Coming in at number 1, should be no surprise. The Goku here. This Goku, once again, just like the Vegeta, I gave him a lot of shit when he first dropped because I was like, this passive, like, I don't know. But this Goku has defense in his passive. The Vegeta has attack. But the reason why Vegeta isn't number 1, because I didn't really weigh this too heavy, like the additional 50% when facing movie boss, because it's so niche. Goku is number 1 because he has raising attack on the super attack, and Vegeta has raising defense. So at Rainbow Star, literally any unit in the game can tank under these heavy 150% lead abilities. Like pretty much any unit in the game can tank normal attacks. So he's going to be Rainbow Star because Rainbow Star is not free. You have to invest orbs into him, unfortunately, but I did it. I Rainbow Starred him because I thought it was worth it. But it's not free, unfortunately, unlike Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. You have to spend actual orbs to Rainbow him, but I think it's actually worth him at Rainbow Star, plus with 77% additional defense. Like, he's going to tank any normal attack in the game. So he just hits harder than Vegeta on a more consistent basis, which is why I put him above Vegeta. He's probably one of the most hard-hitting free-to-play cards that's not an LR in the game, if not the most hard-hitting. He does a lot of good damage. Same category as Vegeta, except instead of Vegeta family, it's Goku family. And I think he's the best Super Saiyan Blue Goku in the game. No, he's not. I think the STR Goku, the STR Blue Goku that awakens, I think he might be the best, but this guy is a close second. If not the best, I mean, so I should take a look at that guy real quick. I don't want to spend too much time looking at other cards that aren't part of the list, but I just want to kind of compare him a little bit. So this guy, actually, no, this isn't the guy I'm talking about. It is the one next to him. This guy here. Can I click, please? Yeah. So this guy here. This guy is a contender to be the best Blue Goku in the game, but this passive here holds him back. So 90% on conditional. He gets an additional 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. There is no end boss phase where you fight 2 enemies. So you're going to have this active pretty much all the time, and then this is kind of conditional. Maybe the first phase of a boss battle, you might fight 2 or more enemies, but that's about it. Nothing, and I mean nothing, on the super attack mechanic, which is very, like, why would you not give him something? Like, why? That's very upsetting. So, you know what? Looking at him now, yeah, I think the other Blue Goku, the free-to-play one, is actually better. In terms of, like, damage output and more consistency, to be honest. But, I mean, his Rainbow Star just isn't that great, so that needs to be considered as well. But this is my top 5 of the must-farm, actually the most must-farm free-to-play cards in the game. These cards are really, really relevant. They do really, really good on their teams. And I love this guy here. Vegeta Jr., he's so cute. Oh, man, Vegeta Jr., man. Honestly, I thought he would never come to the game, but they finally released him, which is awesome. I'll take it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.